What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. It's Will
and Chris
from the High Five and Knuckles Up. It's been a minute, and a minute it has been, Chris.
Yes, we have been through a whirlwind after KU4.
I think
for
that's
sure.
an understatement of a whirlwind. But we are back better than ever before, as always, with a positive mindset, moving the sport of arm wrestling forward. For all of you guys hopping in, we appreciate you coming back, because we haven't gone anywhere. We've been working in the backgrounds, right, Chris?
Yes, a lot of exciting news. One you can see now where we're finally on Facebook. That took us
officially live on Facebook,
Majority
and Instagram, and YouTube.
Yes.
We're just technological savants at this point, Chris.
I don't know about that.
We're doing fantastic. No, but we're super happy to be back. Jody, what is happening? Pablo is in the house.
Nice.
Levi, Richard, James. The old crew is coming back, but guys, we are back live better than ever before, and I think we're going to get right to it, Chris.
Okay.
Get to the message about the Arnold.
Yes. Okay. So really, really exciting news, guys. We literally just got off a phone call with the main organizer, right? So in terms of the finalized itinerary for what arm wrestling is going to look like that weekend, and we're going to be sharing this with all the people that qualify, and we're going to put it on our website as well. But the game plan is on Friday, we're going to be having our preliminaries like we've been talking about at our booth, 10 by 30. Joe Sandell and Sandell Sound's going to rock that place like they've never seen before. And then Saturday, 9 to 10, we're going to be on the main stage center on the busiest day. We're going to be able to show our sport to thousands and thousands of people. And then we're going to head back to the booth, do some round robins there. On Sunday, we're going to be back on the main stage again from 10 to 12. And that's when we're going to be doing our second set of finals. I believe it's going to be Saturday. We're going to do right arm, left hand. We're going to do on Sunday, as well as super matches on Sunday as well.
Yep. So we're going to be on the main stage in the expo hall, not just once, but twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in previous years past, they'd be on the main stage, they put them on the side stage, but nope. We're going to be front and center both days, Saturday and Sunday, on the main stage at the Arnold Classic Expo. And of course, Friday, as Chris had mentioned, the prelims will be at our booth, which we're going to be rocking and rolling the entire weekend. So it is going to be a weekend long, like we promised, full of absolutely crazy amounts of arm wrestling. It's really exciting. We're going to have new merch dropping there.
Yep.
We're going to have some new stuff that we're hoping to finalize in terms of some interesting products you've never seen before, some celebrities, some special guests, lots and lots and lots of exciting things. But we wanted to come, we wanted to get live and let you know that we're going to be on the main stage for both days. But if you stay for just a few more minutes, we're going to have another big match drop that we're going to be having for Knuckles Up 5.
Big is an understatement. And please, anyone in the comments, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or whatever, please, if you have any questions regarding the Arnold, now is the time to ask. You know, if we have the information, we'll let you know. Actually, quick to I'm going to have another one in Canada with Ryan Espy. We're going to have another one in Washington State. So it's going to be awesome. There's really no reason why you can't qualify for the Arnold. We made it as accessible as possible. And yeah, the final one that we definitely cannot overlook is our own Arnold qualifier, right? That's be right before
last chance qualifier. That's right. On the 25th. It's going to be absolutely incredible. But I have to stop because the man himself. What did you say?
They said they lost audio.
Oh, hold on. Un momento, por favor.
How about now, guys? Okay, cool. Apparently,
Are we back? Oh, we're back. Okay. Cool. Somebody give us a thumbs up that you guys can hear us and that we are back.
Yes.
Anybody?
I think the Drew can always. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Right. So let's start over. So I think that's so funny. I mean, it would work that the most important part you guys.
Yeah, we totally planned that.
So here, where to start over?
So did you guys heard about that we are at the Arnold Classic for Saturday and Sunday? Yes, no?
Yes, Saturday, Sunday, main stage. what we say. Saturday is going to be 9 to 10. Sunday 10 to 12. Left arm finals on Sunday. Right arm on Saturday. Super matches on the main stage. Round robin at the booth. Super matches at the booth. It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
What you probably missed was the tournaments. So the qualifiers that are all happening across the world. December 7th is going to be a big day for arm wrestling. We're going to have Battle of the North, which is run by the Puerto Rico Arm Warriors. That's going to be obviously in Puerto Rico. And then cannot forget our brothers up north in Canada, King of the North, by Ryan Espy. We also have Arm Sport Entertainment, Washington. They're going to be having theirs run by Tim Talmadge. And then obviously ours is the last chance, January 25th, right before our pay-per-view. Oh, and thank you, Jody. So yes, we have later on, we're going to be announcing a huge match, essentially our main card for Knuckles Up 5. We're super excited. Visas just got finalized, and we're ready to rock and roll with that one. It's going to be epic.
Just a couple more minutes.
Yeah, and some questions that we had for our qualifier. So if you sign up for 2 entries, that could be right arm, 2 different divisions, right and left, whatever mix that you have of 2 entries, that's going to come with entry as a general admission to KU5. That's so funny. I think my dad joined Instagram, and so did Toshi. We got some big names in here.
We also have the man behind the magic. Slav is in the house. Shout out to Slav,
the
best
magician.
Cameraman that there ever could be, is also in the house.
Yeah,
We have all the celebs coming out today.
For sure,
Chris,
for
it's like we actually mean something.
Yeah, I know. I think they're curious what we got to talk about. Anything else about our qualifier? So it's going to be kicking off before the pay-per-view, obviously. So we're going to be running that for a few hours. Weigh-ins, we're thinking roughly around, let me just check our flyer just to not misquote here. Yeah, so it's going to be 8 to 9 a.m. earlier weigh-in time to give us some time to start pretty much at 10 a.m., right? We're going to run pretty much 2 to 3 tables to kind of get us out in and out of there as quick as possible. We'll have food vendors so that you guys can, it's a one-stop shop for arm wrestling. You'll be able to compete, be able to watch the biggest and best athletes in the world.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun, guys.
It's going to be absolutely awesome. Have they waited long enough, Chris?
I think they have, and I think we've grown enough people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Will and Chris are back, and we are announcing the final match of the night.
Correct.
At Knuckles Up 5, one that you would not have expected.
Yes, actually,
Myself and Chris. Yay!
Yeah.
I'm totally kidding, guys.
That would be hilarious.
I am totally kidding. But in all seriousness, somebody give me a drum roll in the chat, because
Oh, we even got Steven there. Nice.
oh,
from
what's
GC.
up, Steven? Steven
Awesome.
from GC.
Yes.
Steven, you see this podcast set up? We got to work on this, man.
Yeah,
We got to make this
Yeah.
bigger and badder. But anyway,
Mhm.
so guys, as we had said before, we have the final match for KU5 will be between Jordan Sanev versus Fareed Osmanli is coming to Knuckles Up. That's it. All
Yes.
the way. AMC champion is coming to Knuckles Up. Fareed versus Jordan, the headliner match at Knuckles Up 5. You saw what he did to Marcio. He didn't just make him look like a bitch. He said, you shouldn't be in the sport anymore.
Wait a minute.
Because Jordan is the biggest, the baddest, and he is coming for Fareed. So Fareed, if you're listening, you better watch out, because this man is young and he is strong. But Fareed is no joke.
No.
He has been a champion in multiple organizations. He's been an AMC champion as of Reed.
Yeah.
He hails from Turkey,
Yeah.
and he is an absolute beast. Chris, I'm excited for this match.
So am I. I mean, for anyone that had missed it at AMC, this guy, I think he ended up beating Salayev. I think he also beat Vitali.
Yep.
Like, this guy is on a
He's beating
rampage.
Zaur as well.
Yeah, exactly. And this is going to be a right-hand match, best of 5. Again, I think this creates a huge opportunity for somebody to come back to the U.S., and he hasn't been here in a very long time, I believe.
That's right. That's correct.
And it's pretty awesome, right? Like, you have an opportunity for a lot of these up-and-coming pullers in the U.S. You have your quote-unquote Levon coming here to you.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
going to be
So,
absolutely crazy. Ryan Espy is in the house.
nice.
What is happening, Ryan? Hope you are doing well. It is a good match. We are super, super excited about that. Guys, that is the one thing I have said it a million times that we pride ourselves on. Chris and I put on some of the most interesting matches in arm wrestling. And I'm not ashamed of saying it. I'm going to be proud in saying that it's not just about the names. It is about the matchup styles, make matches. And Fareed and Jordan is going to be a massive, massive match. So make sure once those tickets go live, Knuckles Up 5, sorry, January 25th, it's going to be absolutely crazy. But yes, as we said, just to reiterate one more time, Fareed Osmanli, I believe it is.
Yeah, we're
Osmanli?
probably butchering
I'm
that.
probably butchering it,
and
but
that's why I keep
Fareed
letting you say it.
versus Jordan, Knuckles Up 5 headliner match. It's going to be insane.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
I'm super pumped.
obviously, actually, not to overlook, we have Ryan Espy, and he's going to be also competing at KU5.
That is correct.
It'd be cool if we kind of ran through the card real quick for everybody. He's going to be pulling Vitor. That's going to be awesome to see. Again, Vitor, it's been a long time since he's been on the big stage, but
That's right.
he's been competing at East versus West qualifiers. He's been winning those.
But they never gave him a shot, Chris.
Yeah.
They didn't give him a shot, but Knuckles Up will.
Yes. That's so funny, Steven. Yes. He's from Turkey just in time for Thanksgiving, and Jordan's going to have a slice of that. So.
Oh, I was right. Osmanli. I might be saying it wrong, but I kind of said it right.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. Osmanli versus Sanev, January 25th. It's going to be absolutely crazy, guys. We are super, super excited. But this is also a great chance for us to, guys, to say thank you to all of you guys, because a lot of the people in this chat right now, even though we've been a little MIA, are the ones that have been reaching out, asking how things were going with myself, with Chris, with the business. So we truly appreciate all the love. It means the world to us. That is what arm wrestling is all about more than anything, is this community that comes together all the time. Just to say about community, the man from down under, Ryan Bowen, just hopped on Instagram. Ryan, don't you go anywhere. Did you hear, Ryan, that Fareed Osmanli is going to be facing Jordan Sanev in the headliner match at Knuckles Up 5? It's going to be absolutely crazy. Ryan also having an incredible match that night versus Tom Holland.
Recently married,
Recently married Tom Holland. That's right. Now that match is going to be absolutely wild.
Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, we've seen videos of them kind of sparring together. Tom obviously notorious for his like deep hook and having super long leverage, and then Ryan obviously having his crazy Kings move, which we've seen just get stronger and stronger. So we can't wait to see that.
It's going to be absolutely crazy. But one thing I want to go back to, Chris, is the importance of this Arnold Classic, right? So for all you guys who are just hopping on, we did announce earlier that on Friday we're going to be doing our prelims at the booth. Saturday we're going to be doing more and finals of the left arm, and we're going to be back on the main stage for a second time. The main stage, not the side stage, the main stage on Sunday as well. We will also have a super match on the main stage. When we're on the main stage, the reason why that is so awesome, that is live streamed on the Arnold Classic website to the entire world. That is a massive live stream. So for 2 days, we will be live streamed at the Arnold Classic. But the reason why I really wanted to bring this up, guys, if you are in the United States, if you are a fan of sports in general, not just bodybuilding, not just fitness, anything, you definitely want to get to Columbus, Ohio, because it's going to be absolutely an incredible event. Big for arm wrestling, big for the fitness industry, and big for everybody who wants to get together and do something absolutely incredible. But guys, while we're on here for a few more minutes, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just want to let us know about what you think should be happening in the arm wrestling world, please drop a like and a comment right now, because we are here to answer your questions.
Yeah, and I think that's a good segue in terms of there's been a lot of qualifiers that have already happened. So don't forget to register. The cutoff for that is going to be December 31st, obviously, of this year. And the intention, right, is if you need any type of registration information, reach out to admin@thehigh5aw.com. We can definitely send you a registration form. I know sometimes those get lost after you compete. Aside from that, for the people that will be competing at our last chance qualifier in yes, exactly, more farming, and thanks, Pablo, in January, right, before Knuckles Up, the cutoff for that is going to be I believe you said it would be the week after, right?
Say that again, sorry?
For the last
more farming threw me off. I'm confused.
No, more farming of people coming into the sport and like getting onto the main stage.
Yes, more people. Bring them all to me.
But yeah, I think the cutoff that we ended up establishing for that last chance qualifier, because yes, it is after December for all the other qualifiers.
Yes, it's going to be the Wednesday after the event.
Correct, which should be what is that? The 29th. The 29th of February. Oh, sorry, of January is when you would have your opportunity to register and send your deposit, because the reasoning for that, to give people context in terms of why it needs to be done so early, is we are getting you guys all personalized jerseys for the Arnold. So your name will be on it. It looks super clean.
Yep.
Very similar to how you've seen on Knuckles
What
Up.
you see me wearing here, this quality, it's going to be absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and Steven, great question, right? On Instagram, he asked, for those that are newer to the sport or haven't been to any of the qualifiers yet, what does it take to qualify? So Ryan is one of those qualifiers, right? The way that it works is whether you compete in right arm or left arm in the pro class and women's class, if you essentially finish top 3, then you'll be able to qualify for the Arnold Classic itself.
Yep.
And there is a lot of frequently asked questions that are on our website, so don't be afraid to go to thehigh5aw.com. For example, there's a lot of people that might qualify multiple classes. A common answer for that is they have to pick one class, and ultimately now it'll shift it to top 4 for those other classes that they qualified in.
Also, shout out Billy Collins in the house. How you doing, brother? Hope things are going well.
Yep, had his qualifier out in Ohio.
Yep, absolutely incredible. Yep, Ryan has to be still in the chat. Now, Chris, I don't know if did you just mention that what happens if they win the Arnold Classic?
No, just if they win 2 classes in the qualifier.
That's right. So just so you guys understand, and so you know, we are creating, as Pablo said, we are farming. We are creating a farm system here at Knuckles Up. We want you all to know how you get yourselves on a Knuckles Up stage. And it's very simple. Get yourself into arm wrestling. Get yourself on that pro level. Compete at a high 5 qualifying tournament for the Arnold Classic. Come to the Arnold Classic. Win the Arnold Classic and get yourself a guaranteed spot at one of our future pay-per-views for the right arm, possibly for the left, but that's more based on availability of matchups. But basically, when you win the Arnold Classic, you will get yourself a spot on one of our future pay-per-views. We want there to be a road, a farm system, an ability to see what you have to do to get yourself on one of the biggest pay-per-views in the world. And it's very simple. Like, I'll repeat one more time. Win at a qualifying tournament for the Arnold Classic. Win your division at the Arnold Classic, get yourself on the pay-per-view at Knuckles Up. It's just that simple. We did have a question over here from Sean Shishka. How to get offers for arm fights. Guys, it's very simple. If it's either winning the Arnold Classic or you have basically cemented yourself as one of those elite level pullers, if you are in terms of that, you can always send us a message on Instagram. You can also reach out to either of us at our email, which is will@thehigh5aw.com or Chris with a K at thehigh5aw.com. And we would love to hear any match ideas that you have. And for all of you guys, our doors are always open. Send us a message if you have an idea for a super match, and if we can facilitate for you, even if it's not for you, if it's something that's a good idea, just let us know. Will there be a King of the Table on January 25th? Oh, I don't. Do you refer to King of the Table as in the pay-per-view, or meaning on the 25th will we have someone on the table?
I think he means like an overall. So no,
yeah, I think that's what he means. Yeah,
there won't be an overall competition. It'll just be the essentially finals for that weight class.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Let's just catch up in the chat here. So they were asking Ryan Espy in terms of how he does right arm and how he do against Matt Mask. And Ryan was just saying probably not too well because that's his party arm. But if you guys missed it, we might see Ryan actually compete right arm at the Arnold. So that'd be pretty awesome to see him kind of compete and show some of these big faces there.
That would be awesome. Also, shout out to Ryan Grondin and the 98%, our biggest supporter in the chat. And of course, when we talk about the Arnold, Leroy Walker would just have to hop in on Instagram. What is happening, brother? Hope you're doing well. We are talking all things Arnold Classic and pay-per-view. Leroy, if you didn't know, we are now going to be on the main stage on Saturday and on Sunday, being live streamed on the Arnold Classic live stream to the entire world. So we're super excited about that. Going to have round robins and super matches at the Arnold Classic. And for anybody just joining, we did announce that our headliner match at Knuckles Up 5 will be Yordan Sanev versus Farit Osmanli from Turkey. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy. Happy holidays to you too, Leroy. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, joining here tonight. We are super, super excited to really be trying to push the envelope of arm wrestling forward. Chris, before we hop off here, Do we have anything else to say to these wonderful men and women? I do have one thing at the end.
Yeah, I mean, so little things here. Ryan Grondin hosts an amazing tournament, Winter Blast. If you're in the PA area, and even if you're not in the PA area, definitely stop by. It's one of the biggest tournaments in the United States, essentially. And we might possibly be announcing something really cool about that at the Arnold. So definitely mark that on your calendars. Another cool thing is our facility that we're going to be opening
You
up.
took it away from me, Chris.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Just
we did
keep it
not
going.
plan that. Well, I won't go into too much detail. I'll leave that to Will. But long story short, we can't wait to finally announce that to you guys and give you guys kind of a sneak peek on the building of that. Again, it couldn't be done without you guys because ultimately, right, like we're just trying to keep push the sport forward. It's going to be an opportunity for like seminars and for huge practices and things like that. But Will, please go ahead.
Well, I have to announce, or sorry, I have to. There's someone's calling me out in the chat here.
Oh,
Well, first of all, Leroy, I would love to have a match with you. You know it can't be on the right because Chris, tell him my right arm is destroyed since that match.
he is injured. We're working on it.
We're working
It's
on
going to
it.
come back better than ever.
The
for
left
sure.
arm, however, we could maybe we'll see. We will see.
That left arm is
Doors
painful.
are always open, but we will possibly see. But to the headquarters, in terms of what to expect there, we will now officially be having a full-blown training facility. We're not just going to be training out of somewhere else. Like right now, we're training out of a gym called Signature Fitness. We love that relationship, but it's time to grow and make things bigger. So we're going to have 4 to 5 tables fully set up at all times. We're going to have cables, pulling machines, arm wrestling specific equipment, and really one of the main goals we have is to fully create the high five system. In terms of training, I'm a big fan of Louis Simmons and the West Side method. I'm also a big fan of different forms of undulating periodization, of pyramid training, of blood flow restriction, all those types of things. So with my knowledge in strength and conditioning and Chris's knowledge as a coach of arm wrestling for many years now, we are slowly putting together our own system. There's a reason why the high five shows up to tournaments and sweeps and takes house and shows that we are the best arm wrestling team in the United States. You heard it here first, not just New Jersey, possibly North America, but we're working on it. And so when you're going to come down to the headquarters of the high five, you're going to be able to come learn from us, learn from our training systems, our modalities, and the reason why we're excelling in the sport so much. So just to finish up, if you are interested, we are looking for sponsors of our facility as well. We do want to shout out our first sponsor,
Yes.
iPackage.
Yeah.
If you're ever looking and your business needs custom packaging for any of your products that you sell, whether it's here or overseas, please hit us up and we will get you in contact with iPackage. They're absolutely incredible. Chris, do we have anything else before we finish up?
Yes, let's catch up on some of these questions here. I am so sorry I cannot pronounce this because it is in Russian, but his question is, if he wins the left arm at the Arnold at the 155, I guess he's saying the 154 category, is he guaranteed to get on the Knuckles Up stage?
Yes. So there is 100% guarantee in terms of right arm. In terms of the left arm, we would say it's a placeholder guarantee in the sense that we just need to make sure we can find you a match for the left arm, just because there's not as many left arm pullers at that level. But yes, we would love to get you on that stage. It's kind of goes for both, obviously. Like for the right arm, we are going to guarantee you a match, but it's not that you'll be on the exact next Knuckles Up pay-per-view. It is just that we have your name in our bank now of guaranteed people that want to come to Knuckles Up and compete on that level.
Yeah, and into Will's point, right? Like, we're having all these qualifiers, and the Arnold is a way to get on there. But keep in mind, our cards are really maximum, like maybe 8 matches, 7 matches deep. So it's tough, right? Like, we don't want to have 20 matches because X amount of people qualified.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get you guys there as soon as possible, but your time is definitely coming. We do have another question on Instagram. Sean Shika asked, what kind of relationship does Knuckles Up have with WAF? Do you or they ban athletes?
So we do not ban any athletes whatsoever. We feel very strongly that athletes should be able to compete whenever and wherever they like. In terms of a relationship with WAF, we basically just don't have a good nor bad relationship. They do their thing and we do ours, and we respect them completely. And they put on a wonderful tournament. Ours is obviously in the United States and is run by us. We do not fall under any federation or organizations other than our own. But no, we do not ban any athletes.
Yep, that's correct. And another question here from Viking Arms. So he's asking if he wants to compete at Knuckles Up, should I message you on Instagram?
Yeah, for sure. You can always send us a message on Instagram. We do read those quite frequently. And then the other opportunity would be win the Arnold Classic to guarantee yourself a spot on Knuckles Up.
Yeah, that's correct. And hey, again, we read all the messages, and the biggest thing that I want to stress that Will said is it's all about the matchup itself. So, you know, obviously we know that there's a lot of people interested, and we love that. You know, that it's an honor for us to be the goal for people in the sport to want to compete, and that's exactly
100%.
what we wanted to build, right? It's just about getting you the right matchup, because we want to highlight you as an athlete and not like throw you to the wolves or give you a toss up, right? And it's could just make it better to build your name. That's kind of the main thing that I would stress to all athletes that want to be part of our organization. Building yourself as a brand is going to be the best thing, because it makes it a lot easier for us to promote your match, right?
Yep.
We can have a bunch of matches on Knuckles Up, but the more that you guys kind of have a brand that you bring with you, the easier it's going to be for us to have people talk about you.
Yeah, exactly. 100%, guys. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Also, shout out to Steven from GC Pro. Always has our back in our corner. We couldn't do it without you. Side note, Steven, we got to get steaks again, because I'm really, really missing that dinner. It was fantastic.
Yes, and I'll bring eggs for Joe.
Yes, and we have to bring eggs for Joe, Steven, clearly, because Joe has to be a pain in the ass. Joe, if you're watching, we love you.
He's probably at a show right now.
He's probably working right now. But yeah, guys, that is just about it for us. We just want to say once again, thank you so much for the support, all of you, from our sponsors to our athletes to the members of the community, just as you are today. We couldn't do it without each and every one of you. That's it for me. It's Will
and Chris
from the High Five and Knuckles Up. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, hit us up on Instagram or shoot us an email. We'll see you guys soon.